sure that this thing is for you and it's who you are and you're built for this, and then you have to give it the passion that's necessary. Like I said, I don't do it for the money. The money is going to come. I do it because of the love that I have for it. I never remember not having a hustle.
You got to be on top of your own business. Don't trust no managers, no record company execs, nothing like that. Know it.
And it makes sure that everything that I do is quality. And it was just hands down the best of its kind, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying?
Art support.
I never remember not having a hustle. Not having hustle, I would go and cut grass just to be able to buy shoes. I came from just like a place where, you had to get out and do your thing if you wanted to have special shoes. So it started there for me, and then it just snowballed on to wanting just to be able to get out and do anything I want and have anything I want, And that's where I think most of my determination started. Are you going to dedicate yourself to the art or the money? It's that simple. Sure that this thing is for you and it's who you are and you're built for this, and then you have to give it the passion that's necessary. Like I said, I don't do it for the money. The money is going to come. I do it because of the love that I have for it. You know what I'm saying? If I was a plumber or something like that, I still would make hip hop records. That's how much love I have for it. I feel like right now, I've been in the game close to 27 years, and I've actually thought about this just recently. Out of the entire my 27-year career, there's only been 2 weeks that I've been out of the studio. I've never been out of the studio longer than 2 weeks in my entire career. That's how much love I have for this thing that I do. So that's the thing, just the passion that you have for it, and really, really put your all into it, and make sure that your word is the last word. That way, you don't play the blame game or anything like that. If it comes out hot, it's on you. If it doesn't come out hot, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it.
You got to be on top of your own business. Don't trust no managers, no record company execs, nothing like that. Know it. 9 times out of 10, somebody getting into hip hop music is not concerned with the business because they want to make the music, they want to do the videos and shit, but you have to because later on you wish you did. Most artists don't know what they're supposed to get paid or when they're supposed to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. You gotta know that. You gotta know because you can't make your best music if your business is not taken care of.
I had to go out and figure out how to DJ. I taught myself how to engineer and so on. It was just me trying to figure it out and just learning things and picking up different tidbits from people that I admired, and fortunately I was able to just sit and just like really focus on developing my skill and keep pushing it. I'm still pushing it. I'm still learning to this day because I actually feel like I can be better and I can do better things. But maybe that's just one of the things that drives me still.
No, I don't ever feel the responsibility to impress people with my music. I do feel like I gotta get in and do my music to the best of my ability, And I feel like I'm my worst critic, If I'm not digging it, it ain't the shit, So the critics out there can basically like kiss my ass straight up because they know nothing about what goes into this. They're just people with a 9 to 5 behind a fucking typewriter and a CD player listening to it and critiquing it. You can't criticize something that somebody's working real hard on because that can like shatter their whole shit, It might be a hit record in them, That's why like shit I be seeing in the Source magazine and them critiquing records and nobody can critique my shit unless you've done half of the stuff that I've accomplished. We're limited because they're very well influenced by people that's around them or people that's in the media. You see somebody criticizing something, you're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that. I'm only gonna do what I like, straight up. And a lot of people have tunnel vision. Like you may see people talking about how if they get a lot of money or something like that, they're gonna stay in the ghetto, they're gonna stay in the projects. That means if you're staying there, you're gonna allow your mother and your family to stay there also. And that's bullshit, straight up, The change has to happen somewhere in your generation. For my family, saving money, and I want my kids to start on another level. I don't want them to start in the projects. No, that means they have to build for their families. If they start at a higher level, you know, their families are going to get better. That means your generation down the line, they're going to have a foundation, you know, and I'm going to set the foundation straight up.
And to make sure that everything that I do is quality, and it was just hands down the best of its kind, whatever that may be, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's been my thing from the top. Just make sure that everything that I do is the shit. That's it.
Man, kids are the ultimate form of inspiration. Now you can't fail, you know? You have to get out and do what the fuck you have to do to succeed. At least that's how I look at it, you know? Because you want them to have at least a better springboard than you've had, or than I've had, you know what I mean? So, and yeah, it's just, kids are inspiring. Try to hold like that thing, or try to be a role model, or go out. Just create art, man. Just create art. From my perspective, I'm just trying to make people feel good and inspire, you know? And that's my way of delivering my art. I'm not trying to tell you who you should represent politically, or, you know, which religion is you should be involved in, or it's, yeah, I think that's just, for me personally, is nonsense. I just want to create art and make people happy and inspired. You know, I guess the thing that I'd like to leave is, you know, kids to look up to me that grew up in similar places, like the place that I grew up, and say I can do that as well. Because, you know, my ice is no colder than yours, you know? If I can do what you can do, that's my thing, you know? I don't think I'm better than anybody, you know? I feel like there are producers and musicians out there that are much better than me, that if they have the same drive, they can do even bigger and better things that I've done in my career. There's some kid somewhere right now that could be the next Dr. Dre or Jimmy Iovine, that can come out and just do some amazing things that we would have never even thought about. So, you know, I guess that's what I would say my legacy would be. But that's what I would like my legacy to be. I just want to inspire, you know. I just want to be an inspiration. I want to leave a mark and a legacy here that's like, man.
But you have to think. You have to say, okay, I know I'm gonna fuck off some money, so let me put this money over here to fuck off, right? And let me save this. Let me save this. Take care of your taxes, take care of all that shit. You gotta make sure you're prepared when the shit gets thick. Know your business and know what you're getting into before you get into it. Straight up, because this is a fucking dog-eat-dog world, straight up. What I think has to change for people, as far as longevity, is looking at people that have made it in the business. You know, Quincy Jones, people like that. That's my mentor right there, because he started at a young age the same as I did, and he's still doing his thing and having fun with it. You know, it ain't about who has the flyest car, who has the most jewelry. You know, it ain't about that. It's about saving and preparing yourself for when your shit ain't happening no more, you know? Because it's going to happen sooner or later. You know, you never know when.